Steve Callahan. I'm the Nixon County Circuit Judge. I want to welcome everybody here to our Family Treatment Court graduation. Wow. And our Adult Drug Court graduation. Today you're going to learn a little bit about our graduates and a little bit of our programs and meet some of the people on our team. We do have a team here that is responsible for the day-to-day operations. This whole thing couldn't operate without them for sure. But these graduates, they mark a great accomplishment today. You'll hear more about that. And I'm going to introduce some guest speakers here, and we have some good guest speakers. Before we do that, I want to tell a quick story. It's an inspirational story. There was a kid in high school, and he'd been learning about different cultures in school. When he went home and told his dad, said, you know, Dad, in some cultures, the husband doesn't even know who the wife is until the day they get married. And the dad just started laughing. He said, what's so funny about that? He said, son, that's the same in every country. But we have, like I said, you're going to learn a lot about our programs. I thank everybody for being here today. Today, we have 8 parents graduating through Family Treatment Court. 11 children will be reunited into drug-free homes. We have served 48 families who have graduated and gotten back together through Family Treatment. We have 6 adult drug court graduates. These people that have gotten their life back. They built everything back, gotten it all back, and then some. So we're celebrating that. We have roughly 90 participants between the 2 programs. It goes up and down. That's a benefit. It's mostly a benefit to them, all these participants, about 90 of them. It benefits the community. They do community service projects, and it helps the community. And just think if we didn't have 90 people in these treatment courts, where our jail bill might be. So it helps the county too. It helps everybody. It's mutually beneficial, I think, to everyone. The first person I want to introduce is from Charleston. We do have Charleston people. That means it's important. I want to introduce Katie White. She is the State Family Treatment Court Specialist. Katie, come on up.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm a little shorter than he is. So. Again, my name is Katie White, and I'm the State Family Treatment Court Specialist with the Division of Probation Services. So really my job is just to help the coordinators across the state get organized, give them some good research and tips and tools to help them in their journey of operating these family treatment courts. I really love graduations. So I come from a background where I was a probation officer for a lot of years in the criminal sector. And a lot of the times when I was in the courtroom, it wasn't the greatest types of cases I was viewing, right? And graduations, and especially with family treatment court, it's even more special to me because graduation not only signifies that they've successfully completed one of our treatment courts, but for family treatment court, it signifies families being back together. And as Judge Callahan said, Nicholas County, as of today, has helped reunify 48 families. And you guys are over 60 graduates as a program. And I think you guys started in, what, 21? So if you think that's pretty much 3 years, and you guys have helped that many people. So I just wanted to give extra special thanks to the treatment courts and the treatment teams in Nicholas County. You guys are doing a wonderful job. And an extra special congratulations to the graduates today. This is the first step in the rest of your lives, and don't hesitate to come back and ask for any guidance, help, or just to show your face. I'm sure they would like to see you guys again. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. Did anybody hear about the new sport called quiet tennis? It's the same as regular tennis without the racket. But Katie is right. It takes a team. It takes the hard work of participants, but it takes the team. We'll introduce you to the team, but it also takes the community. We have the help and participation of many, many members of the community. I see Scott Ellison here today. local businessman, realtor, landlord. Helps us out quite a bit, and we hope that is mutually beneficial to him and our participants. Thank you, Scott, and thank you for being here. Thank Craig Chapman, one of our county commissions, for being here. The county commission is very supportive of our programs. The Supreme Court is very supportive of our programs. But it takes a team, it takes a community, and without all these people on this team and staff, none of this would work. They do the hard work on a day-to-day basis. Our special guest today is Amber Johnson. She was a drug court graduate in the year 2020, and after she graduated, I was lucky to see her. She worked at Food Line, so I would see her almost weekly. We'd chat. I'd ask her how she's doing, and it's always good. She's always smiles. So at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Amber Johnson. Come on.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amber, and I'm honored to be speaking with you all today. I want to start by congratulating the graduating class of the Drug and Family Court Treatment Program. Your hard work and dedication has paid off, and I'm thrilled to be a part of this celebration. I know what it's like to struggle with addiction. I've been in your shoes, feeling lost, alone, and unsure of how to escape the cycle of substance abuse. I'm a little nervous. But also I know what it's like to find hope, to find help, and to find a new path forward. And that's exactly what this program offers. I want to give a huge shout out to the dedicated team here at the treatment center. Your hard work, compassion, and expertise helped me get clean, and for that I'm extremely grateful. Recovery is not just about quitting substances, it's about building a new life, and that starts with setting goals. I know it can be daunting, but trust me, it's worth it. Perhaps the most profound lesson I've learned is that setting goals is crucial in maintaining sobriety. When I first entered drug court, I was lost, disconnected from my family, my community, and most importantly, myself. Through this program, I discovered that every goal I set, no matter how small, served as a stepping stone toward a brighter future. To illustrate this, I made a goal to rebuild the healthy relationships I had fractured during my struggles. It wasn't easy, but with intentional effort and communication, I slowly reconnected with my kids, family, and even the community around me. The reward, the joy in my children's eyes when they see a stable mom, the laughter shared during family dinners, and the newfound friendships that support my journey. In reaching for our goals, we often encounter challenges. There will be ups and downs, that is a part of life. But let me share something important. It is within these challenges that we cultivate our strength. Since graduating from drug court in September of 2020, I have experienced the transformation that continues to lift me every single day. I have achieved things I never thought possible. I rebuilt the relationships with my kids, family, and my community. I went back to school and graduated with an associate's degree in business. And now I'm excited to say I'll be marrying my best friend in September. Today, I stand here excited not just for myself, but for each of you. You all have incredible stories. Perhaps some of you have set personal goals, academic achievements, rebuilding family bonds, or finding new employment. Celebrate those victories. Every step you take is a step toward a life filled with possibility. To all the graduates here today, I want to say you've got this. You made it this far, and that's something to be incredibly proud of. Keep pushing forward even when it feels like giving up. Keep reaching out for help even when it feels like you don't need it. And most importantly, keep celebrating your successes no matter how small they may seem. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote that has inspired me throughout my journey. Recovery is not for the faint of heart, but it's worth it. You all are proof that recovery is possible, and I am honored to be a part of this community. Congratulations again, graduates, and remember, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. We're all in this together. Thank you.
Thank you, Amber, for those kind words. And that's an inspirational story. It's been 4 years since she graduated. She's still doing very well. She has an associate's degree. And that's what we hope for. You know, as I get older, things really start to click. Unfortunately, it's my knees and my back. And I next have to introduce, I say have to introduce, I guess I do, but we're getting introduction of the treatment courts and the team members and the graduates. And I'll first bring up Mike Underwood. He's our newest family treatment court probation officer, and Stephanie Smith. And in fairness to me and to you, we have limited the time Stephanie is allowed to speak.
They say it every time, and it never works, so. Did you bring the buzzer? Well, it doesn't count. Guess we're all gonna be up here. So it is a joint graduation today. We have family treatment court and our adult drug court. And so all of us will be up here today. You don't need to do most of the talking. We'll do that. But so first I'll introduce just a little bit about our family treatment court. The Nicholas County Family Treatment Court was the 5th county in the state to be chosen to have this program after Judge Callahan worked very diligently to get it here. We officially kicked off on February 21st of 2020. If everybody remembers that year, just a few weeks after that, the whole world shut down for a little while, so that gave us a little bit of a delayed start, but we did have 5 participants during that time. The courts opened back up in May of that year, and our program grew extremely quickly, and we had to adapt to a lot because there were still a lot of restrictions, there were things in place, but with our DRC, the participants, and everybody that works with them, we were able to kind of persevere through that. I think Judge Callahan kind of mentioned so far our program has graduated 56 parents, and that's reunified right around 80 children. And I know that today we actually have some of our graduates and participants that have been in the program here. If you guys would like to stand. Renee. It always means a lot to us when you guys come back for these and to see how well you're still doing. Today we are getting to graduate 8 more parents, and that's putting 11 children back with their parents, which is the whole goal here. I worked for CPS before I switched over to probation, and at that time, we had what we call a traditional improvement period, which was the track that parents went on to do what they needed to do to be reunified with their children. And it was fine, because it was all we had. But when it came to the substance use, there needed to be something more. And actually, Sherry, when she started drug court, she and I talked for a long time about how nice it would be to have something similar to drug court to be able to do with the families that have these cases and have the substance use issues. And so we're really glad to have that now, because I definitely think it makes a difference. Part of what makes all of this work is our treatment team. So every Wednesday morning at 9, drug court meets. Every Thursday morning at 9, family treatment court meets. A lot of our team members overlap. So I'm going to kind of list off our team and just give them a little bit of recognition for that. We have, of course, Judge Callahan. We have, for family treatment court, Jasmine Morton is the assistant prosecutor who does the abuse and neglect cases. And we also have assistant prosecutor Michael Cox and our prosecutor Paul Williams, but I don't think either of them are here. Our public defender's office, Joe Mosco, does family treatment court, and our public defender, Kathleen Murphy, does drug court. And we have Denise Pettyjohn is one of the guardian ad litem, so she represents the children in family treatment court cases. Up until just recently, we also had Karen Kramer as a guardian ad litem. She has taken another position in Greenbrier County, so now we have Ethan Selby that has replaced her with the family treatment court team. We have treatment providers that work directly with the courts and with the team, and that's Emily Woods and Bob Faulkner. Our bailiff, which is Jeff Bailey, but Johnny Evans is filling in today. Myself, and Mike Underwood from Family Treatment Court. Mike just recently started, so with most of these graduates, they actually worked with Nick Nutter, who just recently switched to regular probation. Kim Westfall and Sherry Cook, who are the adult drug court officers. Rodney Blankenship and Amy Dorsey are the CPS workers for Family Treatment Court. Mike Williams is the attendance director for the Nicholas County Board of Education. We also have Jared Moreland, Raven Adeline, and Aaron Evans, and our chief, David Sales, with the probation department. Our pastor, Phil Wilson. Tanesta Brooks is our judicial assistant. Gary Gerald is the director at the DRC, and he and all of his staff, Tia and Rhonda, and everybody else down there is what really makes this work. We have Debbie Sislovnik, who's a community member who volunteers her time to the program. I don't think she's here today. Allie Brooks is our ASO provider that works with the families. Sarah McClung is the administrative assistant for the treatment courts, and BJ Donato is the administrative assistant for the probation department. We have Jackie Hartzog and Kate Repass, who work with the VA track for drug court. Rebecca Bates, right? Okay, she's with Seneca with the Recovery Ridge program. And our family court judge, Harley Stallings, I don't think he's here, helps with that. Also, we have a couple of attorneys who call in every week for family treatment court, which is Susie Hill and Juliana Dotsinko. I think that kind of covers the team. Miss anybody? Okay. The last thing I'm going to talk about, and then Sherry will kind of take over and talk about drug court, is just a few people we want to give some special recognition to. First of all, is the Day Report Center, because that's how our whole program operates. It's how both of them work. So without you guys, this would not be what it is. Preacher Phil, he is so many things for us. He can get our participants pretty much anything they need for their homes or if they're moving into a place, but also an extra thank you to him and the Somersville Baptist Church for providing our location and food, which is right down the hill after graduation. Madison Heights did our family portraits for us, and she's just keeps getting better. They're beautiful every time. Our administrative office for probation services, Katie and the justices and everybody from there. The SOZO program and Andrea Cook. They provide the really strong recovery efforts in our community, and they do so much for this world. The DHHR for being on board to make this program work, all of our ASO providers, all the attorneys that let us work with their clients. I have Joe Manchin's office in here. He was supposed to have a representative here today, but he got sick, so they'll be mailing some certificates in for everybody. And just our community as a whole, our city, landlords, employers, everybody is working so well with us, and we see it grow as time goes on with all the opportunities that are there. And then I think we always just want to say thank you to Judge Callahan, because without you, none of us would be here, so thank you for that. And it's Sherry's turn.
And he didn't pull it, the cord.
Wow.
They didn't pull the cord. So, without the team, without all of us together, there is just no way I could have done this by myself. In the beginning, in July 2016, I think it was, is when we started taking the referrals. It was a slow process at the beginning, but now I think today makes 93. I think you all total 93 participants, graduates that have graduated just from here. That's not counting all the ones we have sent to other counties. So, I'm just excited when we get to 100. But, our program is 18 months minimum. We have 4 phases, and in each phase, we have requirements for each participant, to complete. They have evidence-based classes. They work with their counselor, therapists, MAT programs. They do community service, and we do know the importance of giving back to the community. We want the community to see, how well our programs are going, and what they're achieving, and that they're back out and they're productive in our community. But again, short stay. Stephanie introduced all the team members, but, I couldn't do it without them. We are a huge team. It's DRC, ADC, FTC, probation, parole, like we all work together. We kind of feed off each other and we, get advice from each other to help solve their problems as well. So, I'm just thrilled to have all 6 of us, and Stephanie is here today, and watching these families, getting back together. So, I guess I always have to write out what I want to say, because if not, I will lose it. So, you came into our programs with excuses, uncertainty, and instability, and a lot of anxiety. Why? Not just because it was legal issues, but because you finally had to make a choice to do something different, to maintain your freedom, to get those beautiful faces back in your homes, and for some of you, it was both. Your graduation today is a testament to your hard work and dedication you put in maintaining your sobriety, so that you can maintain your freedom and have those beautiful faces in your home. Today, you leave without supervision that you have had for at least a year for some, and 2 or a little over 2 years for others. I know for some, if not all, that anxiety is fact. I also know that each of you are anxious to move on and put this behind you. But remember, when you finish up today's celebration of a new life, tell yourself in the morning when you wake up that you have to keep doing the same things that you have been doing to get all those things back, or you're going to be back in the same situation. Keep structure in your life, maintain employment, try to make good decisions, provide structure for your kids, and try to make good examples for your kids. And most importantly is you, the self-care. You have to stay away from people, places, and things that can cause those triggers for another relapse. Go to your meetings, take time for yourself, use the tools and the support system that you know you have. You have a foundation you need to build on. You have it now. Use the tools, you got out of class and therapy, and to move through the hard days. Turn that anxiety into being anxious for the next chapter of your life. Keep what you've worked for, that you've worked so hard to get back. When you fall, get back up. We all do. When something bad happens, take the positive out of the negative and keep pushing forward. Remember your support system and reach out when you're feeling in a way as a prevention. Use us. We're not going anywhere. You're in control now, not the drugs. And believe in yourself like you have for the past year or 2. We love every one of you guys. We're not going anywhere.
All right. Give me some children candy. We will do family treatment court first because the kids are getting, they're ready to go. Which would appear to be the one thing that's still sitting on my desk down in the office. I'm just gonna have to wing it now. Okay. All right, so first we have RJ Hughes. RJ, how many days in recovery do you have? A year, that's amazing. RJ, come on down. While RJ's been in the program, he has attained and maintained employment, safe and suitable housing, driver's license, right? Not yet, we're close, we're really close. He has gotten his daughter Jaden back. He does an amazing job with her. One of our favorite things, all of us that get to work with him, is he takes her fishing all the time, and this girl has caught fish that are bigger than she is. But you're doing a good job, RJ. Just keep it up and remember we're always here, okay? employment, safe and suitable housing, transportation. I had a whole list of things.
Manicure.
Yes, he's learning the ropes on raising a teenage daughter, the hair, the nails, the dresses, the shoes, all the things. He does a great job co-parenting, and I'm just really proud of you.
Congratulations.
Jane Schoolcraft. James, I also feel like you're in the 400s with days in recovery. Is that accurate?
A year and 8 months.
There we go. That's incredible. So since James has been in the program, he has obtained employment and safe and suitable housing, driver's license, transportation. He has had his little buddy Charlie back. He does a great job with him. James, you've really stepped up to the plate. You've really shown up for him. And that's what we do as parents. And you're doing it really well, so I'm very proud of you. Jessica Taylor. We're out today. Jess, I feel like you're in the 400s as well.
19 months.
5 days to 19 months in recovery. And as you can see, she has her hands full. Braden keeps her busy. He is on the go all the time. Jess, you've had a hard road to get to where you are today. And you also have stepped up and shown up for this baby boy, and he needs you. And I love the support system you have with your mom and your family. You guys do a great job. And like I told everybody else, these doors are not shutting, phone numbers are not changing. So
I will be here. There's things to get after here.
yes, so we're working on that. We're glad. So I'm very proud of you. Jessica Neal. Jessica's path looked a little bit different. She completed the Project Hope program, which is in Huntington. It's an incredible program, but through doing that program, Shelby has never been out of her physical custody. She's had Shelby since the day that she was born. After she completed that program, she went on to complete all of her aftercare programming, and again, I had it all written down, Jess, but she's gone on to also work for Project Hope and Marshall University, working with others who are starting their recovery journey, and I don't even know at this point how many people she's helped get into recovery. My biggest thing is Shelby was a pumpkin for Halloween last year, and she was the cutest pumpkin I've ever seen in my entire life. You're doing an incredible job with her. Your journey's not over. We're going to keep fighting, and I'm very proud of you. Jason Thomas. With Jason Thomas. Jason, I know your date. Jason has been in recovery since May 11th of 2023. That was my son's birthday. So Jason completed short-term residential treatment. Since being in the program, he has obtained and maintained employment, safe and suitable housing, driver's license, transportation. He's completed all the programming classes. He does a great job co-parenting and taking care of Raylan. And actually, when I was making your list yesterday, I do remember this on it because I asked Raylan what her favorite thing about her daddy was, and she said, when he takes me to the playground. So, hey Raylan, you want to say anything about daddy? Anything? Okay, we're very sports days in recovery?
1 year and 5 months.
1 year and 5 months. That's amazing.
Keep track of it.
I don't have a list, so I'm just gonna wing
You're
it with
fine.
you. There were a lot of times that I didn't know we were gonna get to this point in this process with you.
Me too.
But you haven't stopped and you never gave up. Even when you were very, very, very angry with us, you still kept coming back. And I'm so proud of how much you've grown and how much you've learned. I want you to always be grateful for the support system that you have, because not everybody has it. And just keep going. You're so smart. You can do anything you want with your little mini China there. And boys, you're fantastic. I'm very proud of what you've done. You're an incredible mother. Thank you so much. And last but not least is Lacey Smith. Lacey is at 382, 371. 371 days in recovery. Lacey actually helped me make his list yesterday, and he also has obtained and maintained employment and safe and suitable housing and transportation and all the programming. He has done all of those things. But Lacey also gave me permission to talk about his history a little bit. This is not Lacey's first time in the Family Treatment Court program. And the last time Lacey was in the program, it did not go well at all. And when he came back into the picture this time, Jasmine can tell you my initial reaction was absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I received a text message that said this is not a possibility.
But I got to spend 5 minutes talking to you, and I could tell that things had really changed because you wanted it, and that's what the difference was this time. You wanted it, and you have worked very hard. Lacey completed some short-term residential treatment as well, but there were days early on where he knew not being at the DRC was not good for him. So like during the winter, we had some days that we were shut down because of weather, and we still showed up to work and found Lacey out in the parking lot shoveling snow. And he was like, I just wanted to be with you guys, you know? And I think that speaks volumes about your awareness at this point. And I'm so beyond proud of you and grateful for your support system, Lori. I'm very glad you're here today. So I'm proud of both of you and what you're doing with Kaiser. You got your hands full, so you can do it.
Good job, Lacey. Thank you.
That's it for me.
Okay, so, we talked about, they completed all the requirements of the program, and, as far as, some of them got their license back, some got their funds back, just different things, so we'll just go through each one of them and tell you some of the additional things and things that they do. Tim Barnett. Tim has 514 clean days. He got his license while he was with us. He has a vehicle. He came home. He built relationships back, and he spends quality time with his kids and his grandkids.
Good job, Deb.
Kenny Brown. He has 348 clean days, maintains employment, maintains his home, got his license, bought a car, and he built relationships back. Patricia Rader. Trish has 560 clean days. She's got a job that she loves. She holds groups and meetings at her job. She got her license after 20 years. She bought a car. She has respect of the family and friends back. Has a grandson and is expecting a granddaughter. She just recently went to the beach with them. Janet Pettit. Janet has 594 part-time job. She has a small business with concrete lawn decorations. She bought her a car, she's got her place cleaned up and built a deck, built her a pond, spends free time with her sons and brothers, babysits her grandkids, attends NA meetings, holds some, has her license, and got her lifetime fishing license. Went to Bristol here recently with her brother to watch him drive in a race. Alden Hudkins. Alden has 616 clean days. He was working as security at one of the campgrounds. He has, mostly his house is remodeled the way he wants it to be now. He did all new wiring and power. He got his license back, bought a car, has a new lawnmower, is in contact with his daughter. He has never had a sanction. He's always smiling. Bought glasses after 10 years. And he goes to Fat Eddie's frequently. So he'll keep him in business for sure. Proud of him.
Double.
Cameron Oakham. Cameron has 438 clean days, maintains employment, maintains his household, has built back relationships, bought a car, and has two little ones that I know that he chases after all the time. And Kim was just reminding me, those clean days, some of them even have more of those clean days because they may have, just took a while to get to us, but I'm really proud of each and every one of you guys.
Okay, congratulations again to the graduates, and we do have lunch down at the family lunch there. I want to thank Pastor Bill again for the big lunch down there, the family lunch there. So when speaking of lunch, when you think about it, egg salad is still really just chicken salad. Thank you everybody for enduring my jokes, and we're going to adjourn, and feel free to hang out, get some pictures and hugs, then let's all go have lunch. Thanks for coming.